I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin, 1 hour, rolling over still. We talked about this idea in the past when Bitcoin broke down because of this head and shoulders pattern. We talked about the target being, or measured move being, this support level. Now, what you've got right now, it doesn't mean it's going straight there. What you got right now is a small falling wedge. And so what's strange about this, what's strange about this is I look at the stock market, and the stock market totally pumped today. All right, so why didn't Bitcoin pump? We're going to talk about it. Paxos, crypto firm, Paxos is facing SEC charges. They are ordered to stop minting Binance stablecoin. So, because a lot of people are like, Chris, why is the stock market pumping and Bitcoin is not? And Bitcoin didn't dump it, at least. That's a positive. I mean, it's definitely been headed lower, but normally news like that, you would have seen a huge dump. But I think the stock market held Bitcoin stable. You know, not necessarily working higher, but at least held it stable. So again, we talked about that if the stock market is strong, you could get a more shallow retrace. And we were talking about this support level. Now, you could have some bullish divergence. You got, this is a low, and then this is a lower low, right? But here, this is a low, but this is a higher low. The problem is, this could still continue to work to the downside and completely demolish this idea, and you can just throw it out the window, right? But if this small falling wedge right here were to break out higher, you get an exacerbated move to the upside, probably up here to about 22,300, the upper trend line. But again, you've got CPI coming out in the morning. We got so much need to talk about, guys. This is very important. You watch all the way to the very end. Bitcoin, this is the 8-hour chart, just to kind of go over it. This is a little bit cleaner. You got the 200 daily. We said as long as Bitcoin holds the 200 daily, still a very bullish sign. Okay, so Bitcoin has obviously had, I think it's a 44% run up, and now has pulled back. Completely normal, completely healthy. Now, it couldn't break above this previous level, 22,000, which if you go back over here, you can see why there's a significant order block right here. But it was not able to break above this resistance, and it's still working sideways, which we talked about as a possibility. But you did print a green bar on the histogram, so things are... So remember how this works. When the histogram, these bars... when these are red, this is downside momentum, increasing, increasing, increasing. When it changes to light, it means decreasing momentum to the downside, decreasing. So the downside is decreasing momentum. Well, then you get green. When it flips green, look what happens. So what happened right here? You flip from red to green, and look what happens. The price action shot up. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it has happened before. It's really going to matter. A CPI, there's a meeting tomorrow we're going to talk about in a second, and it's very important. Like, there's definitely some worry, I think, in the markets right now. You've seen everybody trying to get out of BUSD, and I think 50% of the stable coins are now in USDT Tether. There's a 68% chance this breaks out to the upside at some point. We need some good news. Tomorrow is like the biggest news. I'm setting my alarm clock. I'm waking up freaking early because it's all about to happen. And I'll show you the news in just a second. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person, he said, I made 5,000 profit this morning, just in the morning. This person, I 3x'd my money on Kucoin in the last 12 days. Gem pick bangers. I just saw a second ago a gem, actually there's a couple gem picks right now in group about to take off. We post them all the time. They happen all the time, around the clock. We run 24 hours. Australia, Asia, West Coast, Canada, California, New Zealand, New York, wherever you're at, we run around the clock, and we're fully staffed all the time. Like, so if you have questions, we can answer them. Thank you for your SHIB setup. Thank you for $17,600. Right now, for 1 week, we're lowering the prices, rock bottom fees to join the group, $200 off, lowest price ever, plus 60% off. Go over to my website, cryptorev.net. Join. If you have any questions about joining, send me an email, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. Bang. Listen, if you're not making money in this market, you need to join the team that is making all the money, because we're making tons of money in a bear market, which technically this is still a bear market. When you get these opportunities, you have to make the most of them, so you have the capital to retire at the top of the next bull market, the end of 24, beginning of 25, 2024, 2025, right? When that run up happens, well, I mean, we want it to happen sooner, but based on the 4-year idea that we've seen play over and over and over again, there's definitely been a lot of ideas that would point to those dates as far as the gem pick banger season that will blow your freaking socks off. ES1. So this is the stock market. The stock market rallied. Woke up, the stock market rallied, and I'm thinking, dude, good, crypto's up. And I look at crypto and it's just not doing anything. This resistance level we talked about, right? This is the stock market is breaking out with a bull flag, a giant bull flag in here, and then it's flagging now, 68% chance it breaks to the upside. But it all depends on what inflation comes in tomorrow, because you want to see the Fed come out and not raise the rates at all. You want to see them pause. You saw a 25 basis point rate hike previously. Can we get a pause? Can we get just not raise the rates? Or will it's optimistic? But again, you go to the small caps on Kucoin and they do not care. Banger after banger after banger after banger. 61%, 36, 28, 27, 24, 22, 21, 20, 17. You load a couple of these together, changing money starts to happen real quick when you do it on a regular basis. And we do. Crypto firm Paxos is going to stop minting Binance's stablecoin. So they told Paxos to stop minting new BUSD, which is basically what Binance CZ said. The CEO of Binance CZ said on Twitter. Now, remember, there's Ethereum built BUSD tokens, and they're backed by 16 billion worth of treasuries. I talked to you guys about a chart recently, if you remember, where a lot of the buying that was happening was BUSD. Let me see if I have it over here. The nice thing about the trading group is I've got records and data of everything we've been talking about. And so think about this. Binance BUSD is buying they're definitely buying a ton of Bitcoin, right? Buying up to 20,000. And then BTC USDT, they're doing all the selling. And so what's happening here? Binance is trying to back its BUSD, clear as day, right? But look, all this is happening during this run-up. So does this cause the run-up? And then you got this Paxos stuff where they can't mint BUSD tokens anymore. One thing about this market is you're dealing with a lot of unregistered securities, where the problem is you can't just print your own money. And that's where when you don't register with the SEC, the Securities Board, and you just create your own money. And again, finance based outside of the United States, and they operate under different laws. But when they do business in the United States, they have to follow the laws of the United States. And so you could possibly see a huge shakeup tomorrow because they've got a full committee hearing, and the date and the title for February 14th at 10:30 a.m. in the Dirksen Senate office, building 538. Crypto crash. Why financial system safeguards are needed for digital assets. Thanks, Sam Bankman-Fried. Thanks, Luna. Thanks, Almeida. Thanks, all the over-leveraged, high interest rate paying BlockFis and Celsius. This is where we're headed. The United States, they're going to put the smack down, I think. How can you not? How can you not? People lost everything. People put their money in a safe, high interest rate, 8% getting paid on stablecoins, and it's gone. And so the United States is protecting its citizens, and you can't blame them. After the debacle that we've seen in crypto, the shenanigans, like I've been in this space for so long, and I deal with a lot of these projects where they try to deal with me. They email me and they want to pay you to talk about their projects, and telling you it's a bunch of junk, it's a bunch of garbage. If I find stuff that's just by random and it looks cool and it looks good, and then they're actually doing things they're talking about, I'm going to give them credit. But otherwise, like, I'm just trading the charts. I'm just trading the charts. The fundamentals is a bunch of empty promises in my eyes. You know, you have to show me that you're different. And there's a lot of cryptos. These are just cash grabs, right? So just again, very big day for crypto tomorrow. So guys, like the content that I provide on a daily basis, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.